Welcome to Castrating the Marks, man. Russo'sBrand.com, where the pros are the pros. Castrating the Marks.
And this is Tony Khan talking to the crowd before a recent Dynamite.
For what you saw at the end of the evening. And I promise you that on Sunday night at All Out, there will be no outside interference in that match. There's going to be a cage match and there will be a winner. And we've got a lot more wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, please. I am glad you all stuck around. We're going to have a great week. We have 3 great matches left for you, and still to come, you're going to see Eddie Kingston! Still in the play! Darby Allin! Thank you, guys. I love you. Thank you. It's so good to be home.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Bro, listen, I'm not castrating that. I love that. And I love it. I love it for a couple of reasons. But there's something else that I want to point out here. I love the hoof stomping. Like, I know, that is because that was not a one-time foot stomping. Foot stomping is part of the gimmick. I love the screaming of the voice. I mean, I love that. I don't know why he always says ladies and gentlemen. Bro, your crowd are not ladies and gentlemen. Like, I don't know who you're addressing, but you're not addressing ladies and gentlemen. I don't know who you're addressing. But, Jeff, every time I'm seeing a Tony Khan, bro, I really hope people understand. I think it would be a blast to meet this guy. If he has any kind of a sense of humor and he doesn't have the mentality of a mark, I honestly think we could have a good conversation, but I don't know about that. Okay. But thank God for this guy, because these are the highlights for me. But Jeff, now I'm watching that video. Bro, could you imagine if I was a player for the Jaguars or for Fulham and I was watching the owner of my team like carry on this way? Bro, thank God for him. It's wrestling. So, like, they probably assume he's playing a character. You know what I'm saying? But even if that's the case, why are you playing a character on a wrestling show when we're 1-15? You know what I'm saying, bro? It's like this whole thing is like just so bizarre, bro.
I just love his voice when you can't.
Oh yeah,
the growling and you can't understand what he's saying.
Yeah,
but that's when stop.
And when you really listen for it, you could hear the in between, the grasp of breath when you really break it down and listen to it. I mean, it's so good, bro.
Now we'll go to a Tony Khan video. I know this isn't the last one. This did not air on TV.
It's your keys, Tony. It was your keys. Hey, what's he so mad about?
God, bro, I thought he wasn't gonna do any of this stuff. He's got it, bro. He's got the sickness, man.
He's got to be my size, if not smaller. We've seen him. He's tiny. He's out there doing this, yelling F you to these wrestlers in the ring. The referees have to escort him out. This is ridiculous.
Bro, first of all, why are the referees escorting out the owner of the company? Okay.
Right. Does that make logical sense?
Yeah, when the owner of the company is coming out, a paid referee is not going to escort the owner of the company out. It's just, oh my God, bro. Bro, listen, you got a fan base that eats this shit up. I think I eat it up too, because I think it's hysterical, but like, is it worthy of my time and my money? No, but it's there's a lot of entertainment here, without a shadow of a doubt.
This is before a Rampage in Philadelphia.
Napoleon, bro. It's Napoleon.
Thank you so much for being here. It means a lot that you are all here. There's no other hanging on anniversary show than Philadelphia. wrestling, and it's not my first time in Philadelphia for wrestling. When I was 13 years old, there was only...
Hold on, I just heard this. Somebody in the crowd yells, "Stomp your foot!" You got. I didn't even notice this till right now. Like you can hear it real quickly in the background.
I heard it.
There was only one place I wanted to go in the 90s to watch wrestling, and it was Philadelphia.
What happened? Mike went out.
No, he said when I was a kid or whatever, there was only one place I wanted to go for wrestling, and that was Philadelphia for ECW.
Go ahead. Hey, bro, stop for a second. Bro, listen. Whether he realizes he's doing it or not, this is all ego-driven, okay? But the fact of the matter is he's working the marks. I mean, he's saying all the right things. Philadelphia, ECW. He's working the marks, bro. I'm not going to hold that against him. But my problem is I don't think he's going out there to work the marks. I think he's going out there because he is a mark. Like that's the difference, bro. But go ahead. Hey, he's up. He got the chair.
I just want to tell you, we're about to have a very special episode of Rampage here, and I see all you here, and that's why I put some very special things on the card tonight. You're going to see some...
I put some very special things on the card tonight. I don't know if you hear that or that he had to put that over.
You're going to see some of the biggest cards in AEW. You're going to see
I like he's doing the Joey Styles. Like it's like, bro, get your own thing. Joe, I don't know if Joey Styles stomped the foot.
I don't believe I've seen anybody do that.
Okay, so that's his thing. I mean, that's his thing. Stomping the foot is his thing. But bro, you're doing the whole Joey Styles thing, man.
What he was doing on the ground there, because this guy walks in front of the camera and then Tony Khan's on the ground squatting and he stands up.
Maybe he dropped it.
I know you are. The best, most passionate wrestling fans in the world. For the next hour for Rampage, I want you to bust your ass. Let's roll one Philadelphia. This is why I'm not like
All right. Okay. All right.
Listen, I thought you were referencing this.
All of you, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all your
Yes.
support, for supporting me, for supporting the
his
most
arms and he can't
incredible
hold her, she weighs
professional
about
wrestling
20.
company
No, she weighs
in
about
the
20.
world.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Watch, bro. Look. You can't.
And then there's Punk and Cody Rhodes making fun of him.
Oh my
but
God.
why would you do that? Why would you pick her up like that?
But he's got the big, huge guns, and he can't hold up 120-pound Ruby Riott. I could probably hold up Ruby Riott, bro.
Why is he picking her up though? That's just bizarre to me.
Didn't you see when I used to toss Sable and Sonny around the ring? You missed those shows, bro, when I would throw Sable.
So, yeah.
Wee, wee.
And he's talking to the crowd before the show.
He loves that, bro. You know he loves that.
Good to see a lot of you again. Who here was in Dynamite on Wednesday night? Woo! Who here was not at Dynamite on Wednesday night? Okay, well, very, very cool. Whether or not you were here Wednesday, tonight is going to be a very special night. We're going to have a huge...
Look at that Chia Pet head. Like he literally looks like a Chia Pet. Like what are we doing with that head? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? What is that? It's a Chia Pet, bro.
You know when Kyle on South Park takes his hat off and his red hair comes out
Yeah,
like that's what he looks like.
The Tony. I get play, bro.
Huge episode of AEW Rampage. We are going to start it out very
Hold on, I got to see that face.
AEW Rampage. We are going to start it out very hot. You are going to have the fastest, best 1 hour of wrestling you've seen. It's going to be a great night tonight. Let's go!
Yeah! Hell yeah!
It's
Yes!
all said and done. If you stick around, I'm going to come out here and thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. I'll bring one of my good friends, and
Right
we're
there,
going to
stop,
thank you
bro. I
personally.
swear, 'cause
See you all after.
Bro, Fatilla sent this to me, and as soon as I heard he's bringing out one of his good friends, I'm like, oh, this guy does not stop, bro.
He does it.
Go ahead.
We got to get the walk off, and then it's done. God.
God bless Tony Khan, bro. Tony.
I would love to know just how many people in that locker room are laughing their ass off at him behind his back. The money mark, take his money, but there's got, I mean, especially the old time guys got to be like, what a freaking doofus.
Oh, bro, the guys that know are working him like a fiddle, like a freaking fiddle, bro. They're working that guy, man. And he doesn't even know he's being worked. I used to have those conversations with Dixie all the time because I would be present when she was being worked. And then I would clue her in. I'm like, Dixie, they're working you. This is why. This is the end game. Bro, she would get so hot at me because she took that like I was calling her an idiot. And I was like, no, Dixie, you don't understand. I'm not calling you an idiot. These are the best players in the game. These people have been doing it for years and years and years. This has something to do with your level of intelligence. Okay, you're a good-hearted person. You want to believe what they're telling you. They're working you. And oh my God, bro, she used to get so hot at me. But you know the veterans. Come on, bro. Like, come on, man.
This was sent in by Virtue and Gabe Tuff. And this is Tony Khan in ring after a recent AEW show.
Hey, I've had a hell of a week, guys. I've had a hell of a week. And you know what I can really use right now?
Okay, so this is the show's over. This is off air, but we know people are recording this.
Right.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I can really use a big ass hug.
Bro, can I tell you something, bro? I saw this footage and like I'm gonna be honest. I'm watching this and here's my just true raw feelings. I swear to God, Jeff, I'm watching this and I'm just like, how lame are you guys? How lame is everybody in the arena? Like, this is just the most lamest, pathetic, girly man thing like I've ever what are you doing, bro? This is so stupid. And I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. It's
come on. You're telling me Vince McMahon never went in the ring and asked for Hogan and the Warrior and Savage to come hug him,
bro,
after a show?
What is wrong? I don't know what's wrong with the whole bunch of them. I don't understand it, bro. I don't get it, man. I don't understand any of this, bro. How it used to be, Jeff, when the show was over. When the show was over, you'd have a dark match for the house, okay? And you know how every dark match ended, bro? Austin goes over, drinks his beer, gives a beer to Finkel, the referee, the whole 9 yards. Everybody's happy. Then, bro, one by one, the heels start coming down. Stunner, beer, stunner. That's how we ended every freaking show. But like, what is this? I don't. What does this do for anybody there? What does it do?
It makes Tony Khan feel important.
Well, and it makes them look. It makes them look weak, lame, like sissy Marys. That's what it makes them look like. I don't even know who's in the ring. I don't even know who they are. All I know is they look like bums. Not one of them look like a freaking star. Not one single one of them. And they look like a bunch of lame sissy Marys. And I don't understand any of this, bro. None of it.
All right. Well, we got another Tony Khan video. I believe this is from the same show. This was sent in by Gabe Tuff.
I'd like to bring out the World Tag Team Champion, Luchasaurus and Jungle.
What's he gonna take a shit right in the middle of the ring?
What was that?
What a mark, bro. You don't get any more mark than this. I mean, you really don't, bro. This is worse than any other fan that's in that crowd. I'm telling you, bro. You don't get any worse than this, man. Bro, can you imagine? Jeff, can I tell you something? You know, I got my buddy with the San Francisco Giants, Russ Stanley. Okay, bro. And the last time I went down there to the park, Russ literally, bro, took me on the field during batting practice. The Giants are having Buster. They're all there, bro. Okay. They have Bonds. This is years ago, bro. Bro, can you imagine if I would have carried on like that? Like jumping up and down when Buster stepped in the can. Like, can you imagine? Like, bro, you carry yourself like an absolute moron. And bro, I gotta laugh because everybody knows I've got all the respect in the world for Jim Ross. Everybody knows that. Bro, I'm reading this article the other day where Jim Ross is referring to Tony Khan as he called him a genius. He called him, how is that geniuses don't act like that, bro? That's not how geniuses act. That's how children act, bro. Like, come on, this guy is a child, bro. Geniuses don't act like this, bro.
For those that don't know, Samoa Joe debuted for Khan's new Ring of Honor. And during his entrance, apparently this was, look at Tony Khan.
Oh, God, bro.
Tony Khan talking to the crowd before the show.
This opening match you're about to see has many that are Dynamite reviews, and some of the biggest stars in AEW after Dynamite are going to be wrestling here tonight on Rampage. Let's go!
I swear to God, bro, he's so blatantly.
He's still yelling. He's nowhere to be found. I think he's went in the tunnel and he's still yelling.
He's so blatantly tries to rip off Joey Styles. I mean, that's what he's trying to do. He's doing a really, really bad Joey Styles impression. That's what he's trying to do. But I don't know.
I mean, traditionally, that's what the ring announcer does.
That's what JB did. That's what JB. That was Jeremy.
I remember going to events when I was younger, and the ring announcers always did that. That's what
JB did, bro. You got to get the crowd hot for TV. You got to get them up. You got to get them standing on their feet. You got to get. That's what JB did. That JB was absolutely tremendous at doing that. But Dixie Carter didn't go out there and do that. Vince McMahon didn't go out there and do that. But for some reason, egomaniac Nesthead believes he needs to go out there and do that. Okay.
This was sent in by Chris Patilla.
Patilla the Hunt, otherwise known as Patilla the Hunt.
Yes. He must have been at this Dynamite. I believe he recorded this footage. This is Tony Khan speaking to the crowd.
Wait, say that again. Say that again. He must have been at this Dynamite. Say that again.
Yeah, he must have been at this Dynamite, I believe, and he recorded this.
All right, go ahead, Jeff.
And this is Tony Khan speaking to the crowd beforehand.
Dynamite to Baltimore! We're about to go in the air, but I'll see you after, because then we're bringing AEW Rampage to Baltimore! See you very soon! Thank you, Baltimore!
Like a child.
See you very soon! Thank you, Baltimore! Thank you, I'm the new owner of Baltimore's own Ring of Honor! We're going live.
This is the owner. Look what he's wearing, Vince.
Baltimore's own Ring of Honor.
This is how he dresses?
He's one of them, bro. He's one of them. That's what he's trying to get over. That's the guy. That's the guy that next week is going to have a serious in-ring with MJF. That guy. The guy jumping around like a little monkey. That's the guy that's going to go head to head with MJF next week about him wanting to be fired. That guy right there, bro.
And because you gave me $1, I'm going to not only thank you here in front of this crowd, but the champ and I are going to give you a hug.
Is this true? Am I still allowed to?
I don't know. Nobody. Those guys aren't here.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to tell Brian Samuelson.
God, what a bunch of wussies. I'm sorry. That's the only word I could think of. Like what bro, please,
Yeah, I don't know. What is it with the hugs?
Give me a break.
And I don't know if this was before a show or after a show, but this didn't air on TV. And bonus points if you can figure out what he says, because I have no idea.
And Sting is standing in the ring with him.
Is that what he said was Sting?
No, I'm just saying Sting is standing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I think he did just say something, Sting! Like, he sounds like a kid that's throwing a fit. Like kids that are really brats and they have problems and they throw fits and they just start screaming like that.
Yeah.
That's what he sounds like.
Tantrum.
Like, yeah. Dad, give me my allowance. Like that's
let's hear it again. I wish we had a better angle and it was a little closer up, but let's hear it again.
I think he said, "Let's hear it for Sting."
Yeah, ladies and
like
gentlemen,
that.
let's hear it for Sting. I think that's what he said. Yeah.
That's how can you scream like that?
Oh, gosh,
What a Sting!
Bro, this wears me down. This just wears me down. This whole thing, everything is wearing me down. These are always my favorite, man. These are always my favorite.
This town, and we're going to pay a lot of respect to Rochester and some of its favorite sons.
Bro, why does this guy got to dress like a slob? Like seriously, look, bro, look at me. Okay, I am a slob. I'm admitting that. But I'm also not addressing a couple of thousand people in person. I am at home, bro. I am sitting behind my desk at home doing a podcast. This guy is out in public, bro, presenting himself, addressing AE. I don't know, Jeff. Maybe it's me. You tell me. Is he trying to look like one of them? Is that what we're going after here?
I don't know. I mean, we saw the picture with him and his father and all the Jags executives. He dressed that way at the NFL draft. So I don't think it's trying to look like the wrestling fans because he looked like a slob at the NFL draft while everybody else was dressed businesslike.
Bro, those are sweats. Can you imagine Vince McMahon going out wearing sweats? Those are sweats, bro. Those are sweatpants. That's what he's wearing. Can you imagine Vince?
Maybe it could be like black, just kind of
Bro, look
khaki
at
style
look
pants
at
or
the
something.
material. That's not like denim dungaree material.
It's a little blurry. Yeah, the video's a little blurry though too. So I
it's
don't know.
sweatpants, Joe. I confirmed it. It's freaking sweatpants. Go ahead, play the rest of the clip.
This town, and we're going to pay a lot of respect to Rochester and some of its favorite sons tonight. Let's go! We have a little bit of time before we get started. You're not going to cool off, are you? Good.
Why is he jumping?
What did he scream? Let's go. Is that what he said? Let's go. And then he's jumping, and the midriff is.
And then, then I think he told the ring announcer, "I'm not done." You see him put the finger up, like, "Hold on."
You know, bro, I shouldn't make fun. I really shouldn't.
Why
make
not?
Fun because this all goes back to his billionaire father not paying attention to him when he was a kid, and I shouldn't make fun of that. That's what this is all about, bro. He didn't get the attention he needed as a kid. He was starving for attention, and now that he's got that attention, he can't get enough of it. I shouldn't be laughing at that and making fun of that. I want to tell you something, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. When I was a kid growing up, my parents didn't pay a lot of attention to me. I don't know about you, bro. All my father cared about with me growing up, all my father cared about was playing softball. That's all my father did was playing softball. He was always playing softball, bro. They didn't pay. My parents didn't pay a great amount of attention to me. But I kept myself busy. I had my own friends. I did my own thing. So it never became an issue. And I'm here telling you, bro, my parents didn't give me all the attention in the world, but yet I don't feel a need to crave freaking attention like this lunatic. I don't know. Maybe it's like a drug, Jeff. I don't know. I could tell you this. When I was a performer, I freaking hated it, Jeff. That wasn't fun for me. I didn't enjoy it. I told you they backed me in a corner, so I said, F you. And then the only reason I continued on as a character at TNA was Jeff wanted me to help get some of these younger guys over. Managing AJ and doing stuff like that. I hated doing that shit, bro. I absolutely hated it. Jumping around in sweatpants, his belly showing, and oh my God, bro. Oh yeah, I saw this, bro.
Did you ever lay down like this?
Oh my God. Again, guys, if you are listening and not watching, this is Tony congratulating the new tag team champions, I guess, as they're walking to the back, and he's laying across some equipment literally on his stomach, shaking their hands with this huge grin on their face. But oh my God, bro. I mean, he literally, like a mark. I mean, this might as well be a 10-year-old kid congratulating the new tag team champs as they walk to the back. I mean, that's exactly what this shot is. Jeff, Vic Venom did a great show today. Patreon.com/Russo TWC. Bro, Vic Venom did a great show today of how the wrestling bubble literally has now become never, never land. Because so many people, bro, in the wrestling bubble have this Peter Pan childlike syndrome where these people just don't grow up. They literally, bro, they're children. They just don't grow up. This picture right here exemplifies every single thing that Vic Venom said on today's show. I mean, Jeff, this looks like a little child. Bro, I remember, man, when I tell the story many, many times, Jeff, I must have been about 12 or 13 years old, and I walked Dr. J to his car at the Nassau Coliseum. I guarantee I had this kind of a look. At 61 years old, if I happen to walk Dr. J to his car ever again, I don't think I'm going to have the same boy-like look. You know why, bro? Because I'm not a boy anymore. These pictures that are taken of Khan To me, bro, they just become more and more and more embarrassing with everyone.